Hello guys, and today we're going to be making an election prediction for the year 2020 between the current minority leader of the House of Representatives, Nancy Pelosi, and the incumbent president Donald Trump. Nancy Pelosi being from the 13th District of California, and Donald Trump being from New York, the current incumbent president. And for Nancy Pelosi's one bad thing is that she's very unliked in her base, in the House. That might alienate people to not come out and vote. But the good thing is that because of Donald Trump's low approval ratings, that could also sway voters her way or make other Trump voters not come out to vote. And now, safe states, of course, Nancy Pelosi's home state of California, the West Coast, New Mexico, Vermont, New York. Yeah, even though it's Donald Trump's home state, we all know that it's a reliably Democratic state. Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, and DC, along with, even though Maine is actually pretty Democratic, only the 1st District will be safe for her. As I've said, a lot of her voters might be alienated. And as well, not even a state like Minnesota is safe. Hawaii, Illinois. And now for the safe states for Donald Trump. He has Utah, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, North Dakota, South Dakota, all 5 of Nebraska's electoral votes, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, Missouri, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, South Carolina, Tennessee, Kentucky, West Virginia, Indiana, Alaska. And I think because of both parties, of both people not, both bases not coming out to vote as hard, I still think Georgia would go for Donald Trump. I do think he would take one vote in Maine. He would win North Carolina by a healthy margin, as well as Arizona. Seeing how unliked Pelosi is, even in her home district and in the House, I think that Colorado will flip for Donald Trump. Minnesota, I think, even though it is trending Republican, I think it'll be very closer than 2016, but it'll still go for Nancy Pelosi. I think Nevada will go for Nancy Pelosi. She'll do good in Reno County. I don't think she will win Washoe County, near the west side of Nevada, but I do think she'll win Las Vegas, which will be enough. I think she will lose Florida. Donald Trump will do very good in the I-4 corridor. He will outperform Nancy Pelosi in the I-4 corridor. And for New Hampshire, it'll be very close. I'll leave that blank. I think Iowa is also trending Republican, so I think that will stay with Donald Trump. And yeah, he only needs 19. And Ohio, it went, even though Hillary Clinton was a very good candidate, he still won it by 8 points, and I think it'll be even bigger this time. It'll go for Donald Trump. And I think Nancy Pelosi will barely be able to stay on with Maine, probably 1 or 2 percentage points way closer than 2016. I do think she'll also carry Virginia, but also very, very close. I do think she'll win Michigan, as Donald Trump's approval rating there is very unfavorable. I think it's 40-something%. I'm not sure, but it's very low. I think New Hampshire will. New Hampshire is very tough to choose, but I do think Wisconsin, its 10 electoral votes will also be close. So yeah, Nancy Pelosi at this point, in my opinion, with the predictions I've made, can't win anymore. She can only tie. But I think that Pennsylvania will go for the president because of he'll do good in the suburbs, the north I mean the southeastern suburbs, and will do good around Scranton, which will be enough. Voter turnout will also be low, which will be able to make Donald Trump win maybe the state by 1 or 2 points. Wisconsin, I think, will go red. It's also trending Republican. Some people also some people say that it was just a fluke, so it would depend on the scenarios. I think New Hampshire, even though it was close to 2016, I do think she will barely be able to keep it, as voter turnout will be low for both sides. Yeah, even though in some states it will be low for one side or the other, I think here it'll be for Donald Trump just because he also isn't like New Hampshire. But just for the sake of now, I do think Donald Trump would win Wisconsin, as Nancy Pelosi is probably going to do worse than Hillary Clinton. And so this is my prediction. Nancy Pelosi wins 239. Pelosi loses, gets 239, and Trump wins with 299. He wins Colorado, but he loses Michigan. And the reason is because Pennsylvania, as I said, the suburbs will have low turnout. Colorado, he'll do good in around those suburbs in Jefferson. Arizona, it won't be as close as 2016. Florida, Donald Trump will do good in the I-4 corridor. Virginia would be close if he could lower the margins in the DC suburbs and do good in the rural counties. Pennsylvania, oh yeah, I already went over that. And oh yeah, Wisconsin could go either way. Same thing with Pennsylvania. A lot of states on this map could go either way. Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, Virginia, Nevada, Iowa, I think, is safe. Even Florida, North Carolina, even Virginia. But yeah, this is my map. 239 for Pelosi and 299 for Trump. Hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you.